Awful scenes mar England's big win over Bulgaria in Sofia. Ronaldo reaches yet another career milestone. Neymar's stint on the sidelines is confirmed, but for how long? And a roundup of the latest transfer news, including a potential move for one PSG star. All that and more in today's Onefootball Daily News. I'm Paddy, again filling in for Matt. Let's get going. But first to those terrible scenes in Bulgaria where England's 6-0 win in Sofia was overshadowed by racism. The game was halted twice in the first half after English players were subjected to racist chants from some sections of the crowd. Now a reminder that 3 times and the game can be abandoned altogether. TV footage from the game appeared to show some fans making Nazi salutes and appearing to make monkey noises in the direction of some of the players, with first Tyrone Mings and then Gareth Southgate raising the abuse to referees. Bulgaria captain Evelyn Popov went into the stands at halftime in an attempt to bring it to a halt, while some fans were also ejected. But it seemed to continue into the second half, leading some to question why the game wasn't abandoned altogether. Bulgaria coach Krasimir Balakov seemed to put his head in the sand after the match by claiming he didn't notice any of the abuse. But the question is now for UEFA. How will they crack down on the ugly scenes in Bulgaria? As a reminder, a part of the stadium in Bulgaria was already shut due to previous incidents of a racist nature. UEFA, let's be honest, have seldom come down hard when there have been evidence of racist scenes inside the stands. Perhaps finally, this time, they can make a stand. Now moving on to more positive news, and Cristiano Ronaldo has another milestone to add to his long list of achievements, a 700th career goal. While his Portugal side slipped to a 2-1 loss in the Ukraine, Ronaldo's penalty took him to the magic number, making him the 6th highest scorer in football history. Now, as good as the Juventus star is, we do not fancy him to catch the man at number 1. That's Brazilian Arthur Friedenreich, who has a whopping 1,329 goals. Pelé is the only other player to have over 1,000 goals, despite what Romario might claim, but still, Ronnie should be very happy with his truckload anyway. To wrap up the last of the international news today, and we have an update on Neymar's injury, which we reported on yesterday. Having missed 40 games for PSG since joining in 2017, yep, 40 games, he is now set for another spell on the sidelines after sustaining a hamstring injury when away with Brazil. Scans have revealed a grade 2 lesion on his left hamstring, putting him out for around 4 weeks. This will ensure Neymar likely misses PSG's next Champions League game against Club Brugge, as well as the league game against Marseille later in October. Now to the transfer news for today, and it seems that Edinson Cavani is a man in demand, potentially as early as this January. Atletico Madrid could be the destination for the Uruguayan hitman. Despite sitting 3rd on the La Liga table, Atleti have scored just 7 goals in 8 league games, with both Diego Costa and Alvaro Morata struggling to find the net. Cavani, whose contract is running out at the end of the season, is currently recovering from a hip injury at PSG. In competition with Atleti for his signature, it seems, is interest from David Beckham's Miami FC, while the man himself is said to favour a move back to Serie A with Juventus. Elsewhere, it seems like Jerome Boateng, despite playing an important role for Bayern in recent weeks, is also interested in a move, potentially to Serie A or La Liga. Bayern coach Niko Kovac ruled out a winter departure for Boateng in September, so let's see how much truth there is to this one. And lastly, Mesut Ozil's future continues to be the subject of rumours, with Serie A pair Inter Milan and AC Milan apparently dueling it out for his signature in January. This comes on the back of reports last week linking the Arsenal attacker to Fenerbahce, so it's pretty clear that no one really knows what's happening with Ozil at the moment. Either way, his Arsenal future looks bleak. And lastly, because many of you asked, we do have a bit of an update as to where Matt is in the world at the moment. Now please respect his privacy, we can't tell you exactly where he is, but we do have this photo. And as a little hint, we can say that the place he's been enjoying himself starts with S and rhymes with Pitzerland. But that's it for another Onefootball Daily News. Thanks for joining us. Let us know below what comments you have about any of the stories we had today, and we'll see you tomorrow.